As promised, here's part 3 of how to complete the I Verify form. What I do is I open up Excel, which is where the form is, and I open up the place where I save the form, which is here. So the form comes up open, and you'll notice several differences from this form and the previous form. First is there's an extra column here, days, time earned. So that's something new. The other difference is that these here columns are highlighted. And the third difference is you have tabs at the bottom here of months. In April of every new I Verify form is the key month. You'll notice here if I go to August, actually if I go to June, you'll see my anniversary date is January 0, 1900. You'll say, why is that? Well, if you go to April, April is the key, and I'll show you why that is. So in April of every new I Verify form, you type in your first name, last name, anniversary date, June 11, 2001. And that's the way I do it, is June space 11, comma, space 2001, and my position. Now if we go back to June, you'll notice that my name is automatically there, my anniversary date is there, and my position is there. So that's the key. April is the key. If you type that information into April, doesn't matter what month you click on, all that information will be there. If you go back to April, you'll see that these 3 balances are the key for this whole form. So in my case it was 18 days annual leave, 20.5 days sick, and 10 days special leave. Once we have that, if you have that information there and I have this information and we both agree that that's the correct information, that's the key. All this other rest is automatically calculated for each month thereafter. But these are the critical balances, the balance forward for April of the form. It's a critical balance. Then some people haven't noticed, but there's drop-down menus. So in April 2010, I earned 0 annual leave. I earned 1.5 sick leave, and I earned 0 special leave. You'll notice that the balance, there's 5 columns here. The first, second, 4th, and 5th only accept numbers. They don't accept letters. The third column accepts letters. So if I were to put 18 days and then actually write out days, I would get this number value exclamation mark, and then that would go carry on to May, number value exclamation, June, July, all of it. So, and all just because I typed in days here. So these columns only accept numbers, so 18, then goes back to 18, and it's the same for every month there. On this third column, as I mentioned, is where you could actually type in April 12th. You could type in letters. This form would only accept letters in this middle column. Down here is where I would type in my explanation, April 12th, sick leave. And you'll notice these red little flags over here. These are explanation. This is an explanation for annual leave days. This is an explanation for sick leave, special, overtime, comp time. Unfortunately, I don't have time to explain each one of these, but that's where you could search, just hold your cursor over it and the explanation comes up. The way an overtime works is, at the beginning, April 1st of every year, I have 0. Let's say days time earned. Let's say I earned 3.5 days, half a day, on April 13th. This I haven't used any overtime, so here would be 3.5. Balance remaining of overtime. This number here on April will equal 3.5 comp time. I don't earn comp time, I take comp time off. So let's say on April 14th, I took half a day off. So this is where I put 3.C. This is, I use time. So I accumulate overtime and I take time off for comp time. So that's time off, time earned. My balance would be 0.0. Let's say I only took 2.5 days here. 2.5 hours. So it says report in hours. Here would be 1 hour remaining, which these have to be approved. Then what I would do is April 3rd, 2011 is when I finished April 2010 I Verify, and I type my name. Then I would go up here, File, Save As, wherever you want. You could create folders in here. And then I would say that save as April 30th, 2010, because this is April 2010. I'd hit save. It would save. Then after that, I could go up here, File, Send. Could go down here, Send an email. Click this. This form would automatically be put into an email. You type in your correct I Verify email address, hit send. That form will automatically be sent to me and to whoever needs to receive it. So let's go, say you're done with April and it's sent and I receive it, I process it. And then the next month is due, say May. What I do is I open up April's and I go up here, File, Open, and April, which is here. I open that up, and this information will pop up like this as I've saved it. You'll see I have 1 hour left there, so in May, that 1 hour becomes overtime now. And then I add overtime to that, gets a balance, and then I take it off. That has to be approved. So I open up May, I type in all my, don't forget to earn a day and a half every month. Then take your time off, type in the dates, save this as May, File, Save As. Then I would type in here May 31st, 2010, type that up, type in the day I save it, April 3rd, 2011, print my name and send it. So the issues that we have with this form are anniversary date. Sometimes a lot of people, so like the anniversary date is incorrect, you'll get an email from me. Sometimes people forget to add the 1.5 days sick leave earned if you're a full-time employee. Sometimes people they claim they apply for this time off, but then they don't claim it. Sometimes they say I've taken a week off, but they put 4 days here. And yeah, so those are the issues that we have. Here's the explanations of it. So that's what I do is I open up the form, go to April, type in the information in April, ensure that these balances coincide with my balances. Once they do, then we're off and running. Then I type in all the time that I've taken and accumulated into here. I save it as April and I send it. The next month I open up the same form, type in the information, save it as that month, send it, and wait for it to be processed. Then the next month comes open, I open up the previous month, type in all the changes, save it, and send it. That's an ongoing basis, so if you have any questions on how to fill out this form, please let me know. I could share my information with you, and I hope that you get the information from this and know how to correctly fill out this form. Thank you. Talk to you later.